Assalamualaikum and good morning to my all debaters. Okay, today uh, we will debate on who will survive in the balloon. Okay, I choose Thomas Edison as my character role. Okay, I will tell about myself. I am Thomas Edison. My full name is Thomas Alva Edison, and I was born on February 11, 1847 in Milan, Ohio. I am the seventh and last child born to Samuel Edison Jr. and Nancy Elliott Jackson. And I will be one of four to survive to adulthood. I received little formal education and left school in 1859 to work on the railroad between Detroit and Port Huron, Michigan, where my family then lived there. Okay, during the Civil War, I learned the amazing technology of telegraphy and traveled around the country working as a telegrapher. I had developed serious hearing problems, which were variously attributed for scarlet fever, mastoiditis, or a blow to the head. With the development of auditory signals for the telegraph, I was at a disadvantage, and I began to work on inventing devices that would help make things possible for me, despite of the deafness, including a printer that will convert the electrical signals to letter. In early 1869, I quit telegraphy to pursue invention full time. Okay, that's for my introduction.
Hello and good morning to everyone. My name is Muhammad YAAKOP. I choose AZIZULHASNI AWANG as my character role. So for this debate, uh, my name is AZIZULHASNI AWANG. I was born in Dungun, Terengganu, Malaysia. I was the eighth of 9 children in my family. I received my primary education at Sekolah Kebangsaan Batu 48 in Dungun and continue my secondary studies at Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Sultan Omar in Dungun. Before transferring in National Sports School in Bukit Jalil, I begin my career after watching my brother racing. I was coached by the Dungun cycling team before entering the sports school. I was thankful to my late father for giving me a second-hand bicycle as a reward after I obtained 7A and 1B in my penilaian sekolah rendah PMR. I received 3 offers from MRSM, Science School and Sports School after my PMR. Due to his due to my interest in cycling, I decided to pursue my study at sports school. My first ambition was to be a doctor. However, after entering the sport field, I proved to be success. That's all for me.
My name is MOHAMAD HAKIM bin MAHANIZA. I choose the role of character of our debate balloon is MARQUEZ. Okay, my name is MARQUEZ Alenta. People also call me the end of Caveira and the El Toro de Caveira. That means Thunder of Caveira in my hometown. I am 27 years old. I was born on 17 February 1993 at Caveira, Catalonia, Spain. I am a Spanish Grand Prix motorcycle road racer and the one of the most successful motorcycle racer all of the time. Currently, I race for Honda factory teams. Since this MotoGP debut, and the most recently, my contract running until 2024. I had won the race in 2010, category 125cc World Championship, the 2012 Moto2 World Championship, and the 2013, 2014, 2016, 2017, 18 and 19 MotoGP World Championship. I also became the first rider since Kenny Robert in 1978 who accomplished the Premier Class title in his first season. And I also the youngest to win the title overall. I also have my younger brother, Alex Marquez, is also the motorcycle racer world champion like me. And he also have won the Moto3 class in 2014 and the Moto2 class in 2019. Uh, that's all for me for my introduction.
My name is SHAMSUDIN. My character is Kobe Bryant. Uh, I am Kobe Bryant. Uh, I was born in Philadelphia. I am the youngest of three children. My father is a former NBA player, Joe Bryant, and my mother is Pamela Cox Bryant. I am also a nephew of former NBA player, John Chubby Cox. My name Kobe is got from my parents gave me after the famous beef of Kobe, Japan, when they saw on a restaurant menu. I am an American professional basketball player as a shooting guard. I enter NBA National Basketball Player Association directly from my school, and I play entire 20 professional career in the league with the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm also won 5 championship, National Basketball Association Championship, and I am 18 times All Star, 15 time member of All Star member NBA team, and I am 2008 most valuable player and 2-time NBA Final MVP. I was called my nickname I got is from my after I got my 4 All-Star MVP award, which is tied with Bob Pettit, the most NBA history. I got my nickname is called Black Mamba because I am desire for my basketball stick to mimic the eponymous snake's ability to strike with 99% accuracy at maximum speed. Okay, that's all.
And now I will talk about my contribution to the world and the reason why I should stay in the balloon. Okay. My contribution is based on the electrical and and the bulb, and also I create a telegraph system. From 1870 to 1875, I work out of Newark, New Jersey, where I developed a telegraph-related products for both Western Union Telegraph Company and its rival. Uh, as my mother died in 1871, and also that same year, I married a 16-year-old Mary Stilwell, my wife. Despite my prolific telegraph work, I encountered financial difficulties by late 1875, but with the help of my father, I was able to build a laboratory and a machine shop in Menlo Park, New Jersey, 12 miles south of Newark. In 1877, I developed the carbon transmitter, a device that can improve the audibility of the telephone by making it possible to transmit voice at a higher volume and with more clarity. That same year also, my work with the telegraph and telephone led me to the invent the phonograph, which record sound as indentations on a sheet of paraffin coated paper. When the paper was moved beneath a stylus, the sounds were reproduced. That device made an immediate splash, so it took years before it could be produced and sold commercially. And the press dubbed me as the Wizard of Menlo Park. Okay, for the next, my invention for the electric light in 1878, I focused on inventing a safe, inexpensive electric light to replace a gas light challenge that scientists had been grappling with for the last 50 years. With the help of prominent financial backers like JP Morgan and Vanderbilt family, I set up the Edison Electric Light Company and began research and development. I made a breakthrough in October 1879 with a bulb that used a platinum filament. And in summer of 1880, it hit on carbonized bamboo as a viable alternative for the filament, which proved to be the key to a long-lasting and affordable light bulb. And in 1881, I set up an electric light company in Newark. And the following year, I moved my family to New York. Though my early incandescent lighting system had their problems, my invention were used in such acclaimed events as the Paris Lighting Exhibition in 1881 and the Crystal Palace in London in the year of 1882. Competitors, SYAHMI, notably George Westinghouse, a proponent of alternating of AC current. By 1889, AC current would come to dominate the field, and my company, the Edison General Electric Co., merged with another company in 1892 to become General Electric Corporation. For my invention, I received many awards from the people, and my invention leads to future contribution to the world. As you know, now the world use electricity more on conserving the energy. I received the president of the Third French Republic, Jules Grevy, on the recommendation of his minister of Foreign Affairs, Jules Barthélemy Saint-Hilaire, and with the presentation of Minister of Post and Telegraph. In 1887, I won the Medici Medal. In then for the past of 1890, I was elected as a member of the Royal Swedish Academy of Science. I also was named a Chevalier in the Legion in 1879 and a Commander in 1889. The Philadelphia City Council has named me as the recipient of the John Scott Medal in 1889. Also in 1899, I was awarded the Edward Longstreet Medal of the Franklin Institute. I was named an honorable consulting engineer at the Louisiana Showcase Exposition World Fair in 1904. In 1908, I also received the American Association of Engineering Society's John Fitz Medal. I also awarded as the Franklin Medal of the Franklin Institute for discoveries contributing to the foundation of industries and the well-being of the human race. The United States Navy Department will also award me with the Navy Distinguished Service Medal. American Institute of Electrical Engineers created the Edison Medal, and I was the first recipient. They named the medal as my name, as it created the medal as Edison Medal. I was granted in 1927. I was granted membership in the National Academy of Science. It's quite a uh, good good award for me, and I was very proud of it. Also on 29 May 1928, I received the Congressional Gold Medal, the United States Congress, pursuant to Senate Joint Resolution of designated February 11. As my birthday, as National Inventors Day. Okay. I also, my name also in the was given to be in the New Jersey Hall of Fame. Okay, I think that's it for my contribution. And as we can see the proof now, I think that's why I should stay in the balloon.
I will explain my contribution and why I should stay in the balloon also. Okay. I is a Malaysian professional track cyclist. I was the winner of gold medal in the Kirin and 200 meter sprint event at the ASEAN Cycling Championship in April 2008. I was a flag bearer for Malaysia team at the 2008 Summer Olympic in Beijing. I was the highest placed ASEAN cyclist at the Olympic, finish, finishing in the Kirin. I was 2012 London Olympic gold medal prospect for Malaysia. In 2009, I became the overall winner of the Kirin event in 2008 until 2009 World Cup after obtaining 2 gold medals. I also became the first Malaysian to win a medal at the UCI Track Cycling World Championship. When I was when I won silver in the men's sprint event at 2009 World Championship in Poland, I I get I get I was referred to as Azizul the Pocket Rocket due to his small status. My greatest achievement is winning the silver medal at 2009 World Championship in the sprint category and silver medal at 2010 World Championship in the Kirin category. In February 2011, I was involved in a crash during the final of Kirin event in the World Cup League in Manchester, where I suf- when I where I suffered serious injury when a 20 cm wooden splinter struck my leg. I was ruled out of the World Championship that year. So my achievement, medal history. I get uh, 4 medal in World Championship. 2009 I get silver in sprint. 2010 I get silver in Kirin. 2015 I get bronze in Kirin. 2016 I get gold in Kirin. In Commonwealth Game, 2010 I get gold medal team sprint with Josia Ng and Muhammad Tisin. And at 2014, I get a gold medal in Kirin, and at Olympic game 2016, I get bronze in Kirin. That's all for my contribution. Thank you.
I want to talk about why I should stay in the balloon debates, the balloon debates right now. Okay. Um, I'm MARQUEZ, became the youngest ever six-time world championship after taking his fourth Premier Class crown in 2017. On the podium in his rookie 125 campaign in 2008, Marquez Haim won that crown in 2010 before moving up to Moto2 for 2011. After a tough start, Haim as a rider from Canberra went on an incredible winning spree and had closed the gap to championship leader Stephen Brand to a handful of points. Before a crash in practice for Malaysian GP, I'm forced to save the fight and miss the 2 remaining races of the year. Problem of my vision in the off-season saw surgery, then finally fixed the problem. And despite the shortened preparation for 2012, as the Spaniard took the crown in the stunning style by Australian GP. I'm replaced the outgoing Texas owner in 2013 at the Repsol Honda team as a and I'm won his second ever MotoGP race and incredibly took the championship in my rookie year. In the beginning of 2014, I had win 10 wins in a row, and I won that crown in Motegi to successfully defend the title. Before 2015, I proved more difficult and with the some mistake and too many DNF. I'm also losing out to Josh Lorenzo and Valentino Rossi. Okay, in the beginning of 2016, I gained the point and proved and took another incredible championship. I set my mentality and thinking about the long game as put process testing at the top of the agenda. The peak of the championship, then I fought down to the wire against Andrea Dovizioso for the 2017 crown. With everything going down to the final round, I'm despite an incredible moment into turn 1 and keeping it on the podium to break another record and take another title. I begin 2018 as the reigning champion once more and went on to make more history. I'm taking 9 wins and wrapping up the title in Japan. I also became the youngest ever 7-time world championship. 2019, the number 93 take yet another step up. I'm fighting off the Dovizioso once more, as well as the new rival, Alex Rins and Fabio Quartararo. With a series of last lap battle, after a season only finishing record or better in every race, but DNF at the Circuit of Americas, Repsol Honda rider on to make it a magic number 8. Needing just 15 rounds, getting job in the Thailand. Right now, I'm waiting for the end of coronavirus outbreak to be end and start the new season for 2021 as well. That's all for me.
Okay, why I should survive in this balloon, because I give a lot of contribution around people that love basketball in the world. I get 5 NBA championship, 18 time NBA All-Star, and 2-time NBA Final Most Valuable Player winner. I led the NBA scoring during the 2 seasons, and I am ranked 4th on the league all-time regular season scoring and all-time position scoring list. I got my nickname Black Mamba because I make a tough shot when the time is running out. In 2013, I got in 2017. I joined creating a film that directed by Glenn Tien, with music by John Williams. The film is based on a letter that I wrote for a player tribune. This film give all around people uh, to know that how much I love the basketball game basketball. It started when I was a young, a 3-year-old child, uh, that my soul in the game, that describe how basketball and I give each other all I had when I was in it, when I am is in my prime. So I also create a record that youngest all time scoring in my career. I got number 4 in the list after Michael Jordan, Karim Abdul-Jabbar, and LeBron James. I am great icon because every basketball player, when they shooting a ball, they say my name. It's like they shooting, they say Kobe. Yeah, after my in 2013, I got my torn Achilles tendon injury when playing. So I suffer 2 years in the season. That my play got a bit low, low statistic. After my retirement, I want to give. I want. I launched a Mamba Sport Academy that I want to teach my daughter Gigi Bryant and all the basketball around the USA player, to teach them my knowledge about basketball and how I love about basketball. This academy was launched in 2018 after my retirement. Location is in the Thousand Oaks and Redondo Beach.
Contribution, Kobe contribution, Michael contribution. Yeah. So, and you talk. Yeah, you should stay in the balloon. Yeah, I also explain my contribution, and I think I should stay in the balloon also. Okay, I think Marquez can stay in the balloon because I think after Marquez retire, he cannot spread his skill that he learned before to the young rider in the world. And Marquez can be a coach after his retire from MotoGP after this? Yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you, Mr. AZIZULHASNI Awang. I appreciate your word given to me. Okay, as you know, I'm Marquez. You asked me that I can share my skill right. Is that?
Yes, after you retire, you can share your full the others young rider.
Oh,
And
okay,
how?
I understand.
If can, how?
Okay, right now I am a rider for Honda factory team for MotoGP. Right now I also share my knowledge to my younger rider for Honda team factory MotoGP. After my retire, I'm probably be a coach for MotoGP team But I don't know where is Honda or other team. How can I share my skill to a newbie rider for motorcycle racer? Uh, as a coach, I know how to share my skill to newbie rider. Uh, I also have a lot of things that I should do after my retirement. Besides being a coach for MotoGP rider. Uh, why I should stay in the balloons because now I am a very young MotoGP rider that have won 9 title since 2014 at MotoGP Championship. I have a long of time to maintain in this in these courses, and I also have a lot of thing to study because I'm very young in the MotoGP rider. Okay, what you think about uh, my state in the balloon debates?
Kobe, do you agree that I agree to Marquez, or you agree to argue somewhere else?
I'm agree with you what you have contribution MARQUEZ. But how many time that you had a terrifying crash during the race that involve your life? Is
You
there
ask
yes,
you ask how uh, if I
you
crash
got
in the race and I die. That's
yes.
you.
How
Okay.
you give your example to others?
The
Okay.
risiko of MotoGP is very high. That's
Very
true.
hard. Involve life.
Yes.
Oh,
But the speed.
okay. The life and death is in hands of God. Okay. We don't know when we are dead and when we are to be married. Okay. As you guys know, in 2015, I also had a crash in Malaysian MotoGP. And I'm did not die at that time, and I missed two remaining of the year. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
if I die, if I die, it will be in the history, yeah? and 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 a lot of people will remember me and learn how I became to the winner of the MotoGP rider of all. That answer your question, Mr. Kobe.
Okay, okay. Do you have anything to ask?
Okay. I would like to ask Mr. Thomas Edison. I know that you are a very famous about contribution about light bulb, phonograph, telephone transmitter, and motion picture camera.
Yes.
Uh, I also hear that you as a Thomas Edison, you had electrocute animal to death, and you support the electric chair and right to communicate with the dead. Uh, why is it happen? Why do you electrocute animal to death and support the punishment machine like electric chair and some like that?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Marquez, for the question. Okay, I know that it might seem to be very cruel and rude, to a literate animal and literature. But can we take another advantage, another consequence such as maybe animal is in thinking on it. And for the literature, we can teach people not to be so bad, learn from the mistake for the literature. Okay. Although maybe I know that also my mistake also, but we can also look for a brighter side. For as the world now use electricity. Electricity brightens up the world as the population of people. Without the electricity, you cannot watch TV. You cannot the Google, you cannot the internet. Many such things can do with the electricity. You games, such stuff, So I think we can move with the brighter side. Then we see for the dark, for the dark side, as you mentioned earlier. So I think that I still be the most valuable, and I think I should stay in the balloon as I see of all you all as a sports members. I think that it will not influence the world as I do. You think you can? You think all of you are?
You look so confident lah.
Do you think you can fight with my contribution as I brighten up the world now? The world now. Okay. What do you think of all of you?
So you say that not suitable person in this balloon. I think you're wrong because we give other people inspire to achieve their goal, to never give up. As our achievement that we both three athletes win a championship, training from our young age, starting early from our young age, and set a goal to achieve that achievement.
Do you think so?
Yes, I think so.
I also, for me to create my invention, as a bulb, it took me 1,000 times to make one bulb, and it also teach people not to give up easily. I think I also inspire people to not give up easily on what you're doing. You must passionate on what you're doing. I do many tests, 1,000 tests to make one bulb work and light up. You can do that?
Is
Use my use.
is that true that Thomas Edison is improving the your light circuit from 22 other people from this before you create it, before you complete it.
Yeah. Because maybe it takes time to improve my invention, it takes time because good things take time.
And you